Wrong title for what I'm trying to do here. Please. No idea. Car here. Look at you, starting to look like a WoW player with multiple tunes and max level, right? Hey, Skyfire. No, I didn't get Modern Warfare 3. Actually, I got it. I got a refund. I'm like, I'm not gonna have time to play that. I'm trying to get my Demon Hunter to. I call it getting my Demon Hunter to the Greek. Only 38 more to catch up to you. Oh, I'll try. You know, I think I should. Okay, so it says a gear update. Havoc Vengeance update. Confirm. I do that. Okay, I did it this time. The last time I did it, just kept doing it over and over and over, and it wouldn't let me. I'm trying to get my Demon Hunter to the Dragonflight. You have to be level 59, I think. So let me go put a little bit of leveling on her. You also got 19 years head start, right?
Fatality!
Lucky you. Yeah, I remember being younger and seeing all the WoW ads, and they just never appealed to me. Maybe because I wasn't really a gamer at that point in my life. Level 58? Oh, that's even better.
Fatality! Fatality!
Work complete.
Yeah. Need to make food you haven't eaten today? Oh, you'll hop on here in a bit and help me level? Okay, sure. That sounds awesome.
Fatality!
Thank you.
Work complete.
I gotta like do my entire interface over.
Fatality!
Keep saying like it sounds like I caught a thief.
Work complete.
Fatality! Fatality!
Work complete.
You're gonna see this loading screen several times.
Fatality!
Hang in tight.
Work complete.
Okay. I don't know what this dark bar at the bottom is. Okay. Let's see. Like this. I don't want to ruin my curls. So I have a little comb that I use to scratch my scalp. Hey, action bars, player bars. Restore, which one is that? I like these gigantic buttons, that's for sure. For 30. Okay. And then we go to movers. So we can start moving some of these down and together. Player cast bar and get disabled. So I already have a cast bar. Dance bar, I don't know what that is. Bar 1. Bar 2, bar 3. Okay. And then lock. We'll figure out the rest later. And accept. Why are you playing around with your bed sheet? That's how you're gonna rip it all up. That's not a toy. Are you a ghost
Work
or something?
complete.
Hmm? Even the dog is confused. What the heck just happened? I don't know what happened. I'm really confused by what this bar is at the bottom. Don't know what it is. Okay, we got that settled. What else? This ugly thing is just gonna have to do. I can't. I have the Noah UI, but I don't know how to import that. Okay, let me see. Not loaded. Druid. Where's my demon hunter? Ready to install, maybe? I know I installed a lot just so I could be ready. Here we go. Death Knight, Luxos, Druid, Priest, Death Knight, Evoker, Demon Hunter. Here it is. Import. Yeah, we write down the 0.7 because that's the way I like it. Here. Excuse me. And then where's my experience bar? Where is my experience bar? That's a good question. There's And then let us share it outside. All right. Got that settled. I just don't like these at all. These little ugly bars. I don't like them. What is that? How do I get rid of it? How do I go back to like the usual, edit mode? How do I go back to like old school? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Hmm. One 1.5 because we are blind, and then auto zoom 30. Just let me make you even bigger, because why not? Okay, and then let me see. Khalil's on the move. That works. And then last again, we're going to go back into LVUI and get the movers. Displayer buffs. I hate when anything overlaps anything. I want to take this and I want to disable it because I don't know even what I don't need a cast bar because the weak aura already has a cast bar built into it. Let me finish this rice. Can I flag you? Yes, I can. Now it says deliver the free ticket. Trading post. Well, I gotta go to a trading post. I haven't been to a trading post in a minute. Or I should say this month. Give me my gold coin. 1,000. Noise. Let's see what we can get.
Come see my wares. Safe journeys.
Work
Luck.
complete.
Let's see what we got. Crimson Glimmerfur. Aw, how cute. Is that a fox? Is that a wolf? I mean, a fox? I need it. Aww. Yes. That's beautiful. Ooh. Wait a second. Oh, it's not for me though. How cute. Oh. Okay. Oh my, very racy. That's cool. So can I use both of these? I like those. Kind of cool. Wow. Of course I can't use it. Man, everybody else gets everything cool. I don't see anything else I really want. We'll just keep that.
I'll be seeing you
We'll
again.
just keep that. And then... Ooh. Round mounts are not allowed here. Interesting. Okay. Why is still this is still glistening for me right there. Oh. Thank you. Okay, so can I not even call up my mount that I don't know what's going on. I guess it's just gonna keep glistening. Let me move. Okay, Shift P. Where's my yak? Oh. That's why that looks like that down there.
Fatality!
Work complete.
Hey. Ollie's, why are you farting, dude? We can make this bigger. Here we go. Thank you. Okay. So where's the end? Is this the end? No, this is the bank. Let me go finish all the stuff I have on my plate first. I'm trying to find the end right now. Where is the end? Oh, I'm playing. For real. That's the... Oh, this is cute. How did I get out? You send me a link on Discord? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm taking a sleigh ride on... You can see him this way if you angle down. Oh, cool. We're taking a sleigh ride. It's so pretty, you know. Saint, I don't know if I told you I have a second PC now. And now I can experience having all of my WoW graphics turned all the way up. How do I get down? That was fun. Okay, let me go check my Discord. Let me go to Discord. Yeah. Oh no. Oh my goodness, Saints. Uh, Hold on, I'm trying to download everything. Oh, I'm such a ding dong. This is totally not the right computer to be doing this on. I'll be right back. Let me switch over to my other computer. I'm still here. I just need to open up Discord on the other PC. One moment, guys. I'm downloading something real quick. I'm trying to remember how to actually do this. Here are the instructions. Wow. Mhm. Okay, I think I'm putting the folder in interface. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. There was a problem, could not preview. I don't care about previews. Just download it. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. That works. I just got to put the right things in the right place. Retail. Oh, no, 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 no. I put it in interactive something. Ah. This folder contains, okay, whatever. No, stop. Trash. I hate it when I drag and drop a file and then it decides to put that file inside another file. No, it is Wrath of the Lich King go. Does that just go in classic too?
I hear you. That's something from the.
One moment, guys. I'm just uploading files. Un momento, por favor. I think we are almost done. Let me see. Interface, add-ons, retail, main core, classic.
You know what this is, right?
Hello. Yeah, I'm always turned up, remember? Yeah, I don't know why I'm so quiet on everybody else's. Yeah. Yeah, he changed his installer, so I have no idea. I can't even figure out how to do it on mine. I don't like his UI particularly. I just like his player profiles.
Fatality!
Right. What? Say that. I like zoned out watching you rearrange your bars, and I'm like what? Yeah. Well, right now there is no prep for it. I was supposed to have this surgery last Thursday, but on Tuesday I tested positive for COVID and MRSA. Yeah, I know. Well, like MRSA is super common. There's nothing that they can do about that. I'm a universal carrier, so you can't get rid of it. It's just that it'll never manifest itself as that nasty like skin eating crap, but I'll always have it anyway. So yeah, I tested positive for COVID when I was in the ER. They gave me a COVID test and I tested negative. That was like 3 or 4 days before, and then when they were getting me prepped and everything, thinking they were going to do the surgery on Thursday, they got to test you for everything, and they're like, "Oh, now you have COVID," and I was like, and I was asymptomatic. I had literally no fever, no nothing, nothing wrong. So I probably had COVID probably a dozen times and just never knew it because I'm just one of those people that right. So then there was that, so they don't want to do any kind of surgery when someone has recently had COVID because they found out that even routine surgeries like getting a hip replacement, there's like a 20% increased chance that a hip replacement will kill you if you've got COVID, because it does. There's something with with some of the medicines that they use to like knock you out and stuff to do that. It causes issues when you've had COVID. So now I got to go back on the 28th, and they'll probably decide then when I'm going to have the surgery, provided I don't test positive for COVID again. So, well, it doesn't. My girlfriend, she works with, she works with underprivileged families, and unfortunately, they don't ever tell her when their kids are sick because they don't want to lose their session with her. Right, because a lot of them use her like a babysitting service. And, you know, even though, well, sometimes she can take their kids to do things that it's, you know, too, but they will go and they will just ignore what's going on, even though they're supposed to be part of the session. They'll just disappear, you know, and she works with the kids, but they don't tell her, and so she had COVID. And when she gets COVID, she gets it bad. It puts her in the bed for like a week. So you returned something. Yeah. But yeah, COVID sucks. Then my dad got it too, but no, yeah, that's the thing. So that's the problem. I could, you know, I won't know that I've got anything until I actually get tested again. So whatever. We've heard you talk about your richness on stream.
Oh man, was I talking this entire time? Muted? Oh
I don't
gosh.
know. I had to turn your stream off or your sound off, otherwise I hear reverb.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
So I can't tell.
Oh, okay. No, because I just looked down and realized that the mic was muted. But no, I said I said I'm surrounded by country clubs. So when COVID broke out, you know, all of them sheltered in place, but they were still placing grocery orders and everything else, which was great for me. So I go shop for this one family, and they live in like the country club a mile behind me. And the husband and the wife come outside like I just, you know, delivered their baby or something, like, oh, thank you so much. And they give me like an envelope with my tip in it. No, not an envelope, I'm sorry, a Ziploc baggie with my tip in it, right? Because we're supposed to be being like sterile and, you know, careful. But then the wife grabs my hands and shakes it. And I'm like, and I was just sitting there staring at her, like blinking rapidly, like, are you freaking for real? And I kid you not. I kid you not, the next day I cannot get out of bed. I couldn't speak. I couldn't swallow. But of course, my body wanted to swallow every single 4 seconds. It's like I had.
You know what would have been more funny is if they come out and they like sneeze, they like have your money for the tip, and they sneeze and cough on it, and then they throw it in the baggie and seal it in front of you and say, "Here you go." And you're going, "Well, I can't take it out now because
Right.
you just hacked
Ew.
up a booger on it."
I had this one guy that literally dropped the money on the ground, like in between us. I'm like, here's your I'm like, I just felt, and then he was acting like I was a zombie. Basically, he had me put the groceries in his garage, and then told me to, like step away. And then he put the money, like just the money on the ground. And I said, I was just looking like he could have put it in an envelope, taped to the next to the garage door, and be like, oh, your tip is right there, or whatever. There were so many different ways he could have delivered that tip to me. I just found it so rude and disrespectful. Like, how you get?
It's like a prisoner exchange for ransom.
Right?
All right, set the money on the ground.
Step away.
and
It
step
was
away.
exactly that. Like, you're infested, but you also just touched every single food item that I ordered.
Well, yeah, and that's another thing. It's like you literally did touch everything that he had ordered, and you're going, does it really matter at this point?
Right. They think they're just
Probably
outsmarting
not.
you. They think that I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. I'm not gonna, explain how ridiculous you're being right now to you. Yeah, I'm here to get paid so I can feed my family. Anyways.
What's up?
What are you doing in game?
Keep it real.
I'm grabbing.
Right back.
Nothing.
I'm trying to get this character to 58.
Why? Why?
Because you can't take her to
58?
Dragonfly unless you do. Yeah. I really do. Like, I got a fox mount. Is there a 9-tail fox mount?
No. A 9-tail
Yeah.
fox mount? I
Oh, well, I got a fox mount from the trading post. Her name is Dolly.
Oh, yeah.
So how's you said your girlfriend's still sick? Okay.
No, she's not. She got it, and then she probably gave it to me and my dad, and yeah, it just, everything sucks. I was like, if I hadn't had that, I'd probably be laid up right now with a gaping chest wound trying to heal.
Yeah. Gosh, heart surgery is crazy because they do literally have to. I won't scare you with the details, but I'm sure you know.
That's the pain. That's the painful. Oh, and my dad has already been through this, so I already know exactly what's coming.
Because I had gross
It's
anatomy in college, and we had to saw open the chest of a person.
Yeah, it's like when they just literally cut you through your sternum. That's the part that hurts the most. Is that healing from that.
But
it's not so much everything else. You just got, because you can take everything else easy, but everything you do when you have something like that, it's like just breathing flexes it, and you're like, oh my god.
You have a bunch of time off then to just relax and heal.
Yeah. So, and on top of that, I'm diabetic, so it'll probably take me longer to heal,
very, very easily.
which will suck. So.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm happy they caught it.
Well, yeah, like I said, when I went in for it, and see, it's totally a hereditary thing because my dad has had this, my grandfather had this, and his father had this. So, like I told my dad, I said, we need to tell all the other guys in the family that they need to be checking themselves out.
Let's dance. How are you? I'm sorry, I've been engrossed. I'm all right. How are you doing? I'm trying to find the end because I'm supposed to go get a coin there. But
no, I wouldn't even waste my time with that. The
little things that they're doing for the holiday spirit.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, yeah, it's just for the. It was for the Warcraft. It's the Warcraft Rumble stuff, so it doesn't give any kind of experience.
That was fast. This RAM stick. I think I sent it out like Friday. He's going to California from Georgia, and they're already like, okay, yeah, here's your new stick. 1 point for G skills. Okay, I have.
Oh, they probably G-Skill probably actually hasn't gotten their hasn't gotten yours back yet. They'll send out before
Oh
they even
wow,
get it.
that's good.
Yeah, so they get screwed quite often, I'm sure, on that stuff. And I know other companies do that too, like Razer, they'll do that as well because I've accidentally screwed Razer out of money before. Where I got something I wasn't supposed to get. They sent me the wrong thing, and they're like, all right, so they printed me a label out, and they said, send it back. Before I even had a chance to send it back, I already had the new thing. They literally sent out the new thing before, and so I was like, so I just kept it. And I'm like, okay.
See me, I feel like the police are gonna bang on my door, like, we have reports of you keeping something.
And that happened with EVGA. Apparently, if you get anything from EVGA, they have some of the best customer service, like, of any company. So I had to send a motherboard back to them, and before it, there's no way it could have gotten there because it had to actually go overseas. Yeah. And I already had the new one before it even got there because I got the confirmation email that it got there like 2 days after I got the replacement. And I was like, my God. But they have places all over the country that they'll just ship from so that it doesn't, they can get, but G-Skill is one of those companies that's like that also. So yeah, they probably haven't even got that RAM yet. They just like, but it also tells you how stupidly cheap it probably is to produce RAM that they can afford to
Meanwhile,
do that.
Buy it for like who knows how much.
And hope that somebody's not going to be a piece of crap and
keep the other one.
Both. I mean, the thing is, it's like if it's really broke, why would they keep it anyway? You know.
Even though I did break it myself.
And they probably can't even fix it either.
No, that thing is, I don't even know what's wrong with it. I didn't break it. I just, it just happened, and I was like, okay, it just wasn't recognizing it anymore, so I had to replace it. Let's dance. Is that a kitty in your profile? Oh, is that a kitty or a hamster? I can't.
A kitty or a hamster? That's a big difference.
Like, it looks like a hamster with like black around its eyes, but it also looks like a kitty that can have like a black nose. So like it depends on the way the animal is turning, so I can't tell. I
can't tell the difference between a cat or a hamster.
The picture is tiny. It's like the size of an eraser on a pencil. So I have all these missions I have to turn in, but I have no idea where to go. Because I'm like, I did all this stuff. I want my XP so I can get closer. Let's see. Okay, we got War Chief Command. This has to be on the Illidari. Wait, report to Jack Rockleg at Thorium. Advance in the Searing Gorg.
What the hell? Yeah, you're a ways off from
time to go to Wowhead.
Well, no, you should just be able to look at your map and everything will be on
the
map.
But when I open it, it just tells me like maybe I have to take the portal. So I'm like, which portal though? Take the Zeppelin from Orgrimmar to Stranglehorn Vale. Okay, so I gotta go to that place, that Zeppelin, all the way over there.
Yeah, just make sure you pick the right Zeppelin.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna use my Celestial Steed to fly up there. And my little fox does not fly.
Nope, that fox does not fly.
It sucks. Let's dance. You ready for the holidays? I wasn't in the holiday spirit until like 40 minutes ago. And then it was like, oh, let me get on Amazon and buy a few gifts. I think I'm going the right way. Nope, this way. Nope,
you
never
going?
mind. There's a whole arrow showing me where to go. Sorry. This is what happens when you...
'Cause
Huh?
that's not going towards. The
I know.
Zeppelin.
I'm turned around. This is what happens when you've been playing Cyberpunk and Avatar. You lose track of where you are. Isn't it right here? And I said, are you prepared for the holidays? Now, which Zeppelin is this? Let's see.
Talk to the dude standing there in Hill.
Yeah, here it is. Stranglehorn Vale.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Welcome,
Gromgall.
friend.
The right one.
Hurry back.
Let's go. Okay, let me see if this is what I think it is. It looks so small. Doesn't look very... Doesn't look as... Oh, I know what this is. I know what it is. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, you're waking up and just going on like a regular day. Listen, that was my entire plan. It might just still be that, but all of a sudden I'm quite popular. People are inviting me to go out to eat and come to parties. I'm like, okay.
Well, it's because you're rich.
I'm not. I wish. If I was rich, literally, I would just, everything would be taken care of and I would like have everything on auto pay and replace my car that's almost 10 years old. Good stuff. Glad for you. Yeah, we're just like my friend invited me for Christmas dinner. I might go to that. And then, I mean, I am going to that. I told her I'm coming. And I'm going to make some greens. Then my younger sister wants me to come to her house for Christmas Day. Let me tell her we'll come. Why not? You know, let me get off of here before it takes me back. I'm usually antisocial, so you know. My favorite place is home, honestly. Like, what is there out there for me to see that I haven't seen? I've traveled. I've, you know, been to different places.
Didn't you have a flight path to go where you?
Probably. I don't know. I'm just talking. Wait, where's the flight path anyway?
Like, cause you've got a long,
Yeah, I
ways
saw.
to
Wait,
fly.
where is it?
If you're,
I thought it was highlighted. My thing does this thing though, where it'll not highlight. Here it is, right here.
well, it's not even in
Well, why
that
did it-
zone.
Oh
That's
wait, so
why.
I got off at the.
You had to.
I got off the Zeppelin wrong.
No, you got off the. No, you got in the right place, but you have to take a flight path. It's not in that
Oh,
zone.
let me
That,
go back to the Zeppelin.
it's on a different continent than what you were.
Oh,
It's not near the Zeppelin. Not
so
even close.
wait, but where do I go to get the flight path?
Back
Yeah,
where
that's
the
what I'm saying. Let me
Zeppelin
go
is.
back to the Zeppelin area.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. You feel that, right? Like if I could afford it, my house would be like a wonderland. I would never leave. For real.
Just have the people that live under the stairs in that
God.
secret room.
No, we were in the basement yesterday, and
So anyway, it's down on the
Okay.
ground.
we were in the
somewhere.
basement yesterday, and my son swore he heard like creaking. I'm like, boy. Superior weaponsmith. General supplies. Join guild. No. I didn't want to join a freaking guild. I thought it was you, like join group. Oh,
No.
great. Now I gotta go and to figure out what guild I just joined.
Just backslash G quit right away.
Backslash what?
It'll be like backslash G,
G
quit.
quit?
And it'll, yeah, G quit. That'll
Okay.
leave the guild. They'll be like, what the hell?
Okay, because I'm like, what?
G quit,
Thank you.
yeah.
Learn something new. I always get invites. I never say yes. I'm like, leave me alone.
You should start saying yes and just leave the guild immediately after you join. They're gonna be like,
right?
what the hell was that?
No. I get invited all day, every day. I'm like, leave me alone, people. Okay, I see it.
Oh my god, that's
Let
funny.
me see which one is closest. Everything I still need to get out and go fly there, but I guess we'll go with this one.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
really close. Any of those, yeah.
This little thing is so adorable. But yeah, my dad, like I said, my dad had heart problems too. So anytime I hear something, like feel a little tightness in my chest, I'm like, oh, like my brain is. But he was like the first one in the family, So I think he was just an outlier. It's
Yeah, you can't let that stuff
Yeah.
freak you out though either.
yeah.
The only reason, like I said, I've had, just doing normal stuff, you can have that
Mhm.
feeling, But yeah, I had something that I'd never felt
Mhm.
before, and I was like, told my dad, I said, we're going to the hospital. He's like, why? And he's like, yep, we're going.
No.
And so went in, and they're like, well, there's an enzyme that will be in your blood if you've had like a heart attack
Mhm.
or anything. You can also get it if you've just like stressed your heart a little bit. So I had barely any of that in there. So they're like, well, we don't think you had a heart attack because your troponin level is just barely
Yeah.
elevated. And I was like, okay. And they did an EKG and everything was fine. And I had no fever, no shortness of breath, no anything else. So they're like, okay.
Hey,
So they
Olivia.
sent me home, and within an hour I was
Mhm.
back. And they're like, so then they gave me, this time they said, okay, well, your troponin level's up a little bit more, but it wasn't something that they were like super scared about. So then they gave me some Lovenox, which is a blood thinner,
Right.
and they gave me 3 nitro
Mhm.
pills, and the pain went away, and they did an EKG again and nothing. So I went home, and then the next day I was
Yeah.
back. And they're like, what the heck? And so this time they sent me out of town to another hospital, because they don't, the hospital where in my town doesn't have a cardiology unit specifically for that.
How are you,
So,
Olivia?
and we're only like 30 minutes away from 2 really good hospitals
for
for
the
that.
follow.
Actually, like 4. So we went up there, and they did all the same things, and they're like, well, your troponin levels are a little elevated. Well, and I'm like, okay. And then they did an EKG, and they saw the same thing, and they're like, what the hell? They're like, they're like, you're just having chest pains? And I was like, yes. So they sent me home, and then I was home for an hour, and I was back in the ER
Jeez.
again. I know, and they're like, okay. They said, okay, this time your troponin levels are actually elevated. They said, after they did the blood work, and so then they ended up doing all this other stuff, and they're just like, and they did an MRI, and they did an echo, and they're like, your heart looks really
Yeah.
good. You're like, it's just, there's no damage to it. It looks really good, But then when they did a heart cath, and that's when they found I had insanely high amounts of blockage that even stents weren't going to help. Otherwise, they would have just put stents in. So now that's why. But they're like, this is really weird. They said there's no damage to your heart that
That's
we can
good.
see. They said you just got and they said you're really, really lucky. So they got me. I'm on basically a nitro pill.
Yeah, take that once a day.
And blood thinners. Yeah. No, actually, it's twice a day. But and some other stuff, and then they've got me jacked up on my blood pressure meds. So my blood pressure meds were only Like well, that was one thing they couldn't figure out why my blood pressure was so high with nothing else going on. Because my blood pressure when I first went in was like 200 over 120, and they're like,
Yeah.
what the hell,
Like,
you know?
what?
So, yeah, like they're looking at me just like I'm an anomaly. Like with this stuff, they're like something should be showing. So now they went. So I was only on like 10 milligrams of lisinopril, and now I'm on 80 milligrams of the new stuff. It's not lisinopril, but it's got my blood pressure down to where it's about 120 over 70 all the time now. So
That's good.
yeah, I know. I'm going, okay. I was like, I don't know why they didn't do, because I've been on that medication for several years now, and they've never, you know, and it's never, my blood pressure was never that high, but I don't know why they just didn't do that stuff.
From the get-go, right.
And I was like, well, and I've noticed that it doesn't, sometimes blood pressure meds will, I haven't noticed any change from going from 10 milligrams to 80 of the new stuff. I feel exactly the same. So it's not affecting me in a negative way. Some people get super lethargic and tired and stuff like that, but it hasn't really affected me. The only thing that's affecting me is I gotta keep my heart rate down because they don't want me to stress it until they can get me in for that surgery.
Yeah, just take it easy. You know?
Yep. I'm just like, sorry, you know, my girlfriend, I feel bad because she's got all this stuff that she's trying to get done, and I can't help her with any of it.
And she understands.
Right now.
She understands.
It makes me feel like a piece of shit.
I mean, you can't control it.
I can't help her.
Just, you know, don't feel bad about it. You gotta think about you. Even that is stressful.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna feel that way.
Work
no matter
complete.
What. You know, even though I'm not gonna do anything to try and push it, I will always feel that way.
And that can make you feel stressed out.
I don't think she,
you know, just breathe.
I don't think she realizes how much when she's not like bitching at me. She's bitching to me about because she's just got too much stuff on her plate. You know, because she does every year. She does an angel tree for. She's got about 30 or 40 kids that she buys Christmas gifts for because they're just super underprivileged or their parents are just not good parents. So she's doing all that, and she gets no help. Last year, you know, she got help from me. I was able to help her sort it all out, get it all packed up and delivered. And her daughter is completely worthless when it comes to that.
How old is her daughter?
Does nothing. She's well, she's got depression problems, and she's got other issues, but she's also like severely overweight, and so every little thing she can't do, and she just, at this point, I think she just uses it as an excuse to not have to help and do anything. And she's 21 years old, and I'm like, what's she gonna do? You know, I was like, because eventually she's gonna have to get a real job. She's going to school right now, so I mean, but she's gonna lose her insurance when she gets, you know, when she's not going to school, and she's gonna have to get a real job. And I'm like,
what's on your mind?
Yeah, my girlfriend has kind of coddled her for too long, and I'm like,
Olivia, what are you up to today?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria, but I've been in the United States since I was 4 years old. So. Ooh, okay, there's things here to fight. Yay! Oh, wait. So for some reason, my MMO mouse doesn't want to connect to this computer. It was connected yesterday, and then it decided to not be connected anymore.
I need to target
I'm like,
something
man.
first.
What?
Yeah, so now I'm using my Razor Charteris to use it solely for WoW. Oh, you're dead.
No, wait. So, what mouse?
My MMO mouse.
What's
It's a
the?
Razer. What is that? Naga Pro, something. V2. I don't know.
And it won't work for WoW at
No,
all.
it just for some reason decided to stop working. Period on my computer. It works. It worked for WoW perfectly on my other computer. That's what I've always used. But then all of a sudden here, it just stopped reading it. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I still have it on my other computer. It works just fine. But I have a Tartarus, so I'm like, I'll just use that.
So you couldn't use that mouse period. Even
Yeah, no, it had nothing to do with WoW. It was just not working. I was kind of venting because now I can use the Charteris, and it's like kind of big and bulky, you know. And
So you just have a regular.
yeah, I have a regular mouse to
plugged in.
move around. Like I can move around with the Tartarus too, but I have a regular mouse, and then I have the Charteris using to press all the buttons 1, 2, 3, 4. You know.
Yeah.
I need a
Girl, I know you
target.
need a target. Shush. I'm about to switch back to my. You know what I want to do? I want to get back on my Evoker and see what has changed with the Evoker class.
What do you mean?
Because you know, didn't they bring out some other new class? I mean, new specialization. The what is it called? You know they they had the not balance. That's druid. I'm trying to remember what the class is. It's like a new class, like a mixture.
Yeah, I can tell you right now. you
No,
don't like it.
I need to switch my stuff over there.
It's I don't. The Evoker is. I don't know. It's to me it's an oddity.
Yeah.
I don't like the playstyle of any of the
No.
specs. I think. Well, and for anybody who's, this is coming from someone who's played this game for damn near 20 years, and I don't particularly like it. For new people, I don't know if you know, there's way too much targeting of skills
Yeah.
that I don't like. It's a
Like,
it's
I think-
it's very different from everything else. It'd be different if the entire game was like. Did you ever play? Oh God, Terra, or I'm trying to think of another game that has more targeted. You know, this is a tab target game
Yeah.
where you're supposed to. Well, Evoker is less of that and more of the just getting, putting stuff on the ground,
Right.
In the general
Yeah.
area. I was like,
Yeah, like
it makes it
like
very
Guild
different.
Wars. You mean something?
Not even Guild Wars is not
No.
even
Okay.
like that.
Like some
really.
skills you have to put it on the ground kind of thing.
Well, I mean, you see, like when you jump right there, you have to put that on the ground. But the Evoker,
I need to target something first.
most of their skills are like that.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating.
And I'm
Especially like there's one where you throw like a wall of fire and you're supposed to fly over them. Oh my god, that one frustrates me because it never works.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, click.
Right. So I mean, that's how all.
I'm about
their
to
stuff-
die.
I mean, it's fine if you get used to it, but I just think it's if you're not used to that kind of stuff, it'll throw you off. And a lot of people think that the Evoker is probably eventually gonna get radically changed, because right now they're kind of mandatory for raids because they're too potent as an augmentation
Right.
Evoker. It's like, so if you're playing on the high end, you're gonna always have to have an Evoker.
Right, and plus they push it
raid.
too because it's like they're the class for this expansion.
Well, and even I mean, in the previous expansions when they had,
Watch
you know,
your
new
back.
classes, they weren't nearly as potent and powerful as the
Yeah.
Evoker is right now. But since they'll probably never come out with another class that is considered to be an enhancement class for
Right.
everybody else. The Evoker will be it. They don't want the Evoker to be mandatory for the rest of WoW, so they'll probably just change it to where it's a straight healer and a straight damage dealer eventually, and then they'll probably become trash because Blizzard, or they'll just become flavor of the month, like what happens with that. You know, every patch there's a flavor, basically a flavor of the month class
For a little while, and then
healing and for, you know, damage and for
Mhm.
tanking. Because right now, if you look at the, you know, the meta for doing high-end Mythic Plus, it's almost always the same 5 classes, and that's it. And it's always the same healer.
I'm switching back to my druid. I leveled her up one level. We're good. Yes, one for now. If I'm just running around by myself, I could do it all day, but better.
Fatality.
So right now, for like Mythic Plus, you're either going to be a Demon Hunter for the tank or a Paladin. That's it. You're gonna very rarely see anything else. And then
Fatality.
it looks like for healers, you're either a Priest or a Druid.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
Fatality.
That's just the way it is right now, and it's specifically a Discipline Priest. And then you look at the damage dealers. There's an Evoker
Your
in
army is
every
pathetic, Dragon
single
Queen.
group, and it's an augmentation Evoker. It's not even a damage dealing Evoker.
Wow.
And it's specifically there to buff the other 2 damage dealers, which they vary slightly.
No, it's not Super Mario
looks
Brothers
like.
2 Cheap Panda. I don't have any of the Mario's games. I need one.
You mean that fake Mario game back in the day, Super Mario Bros. 2?
I get all my bars back since everyone wants to keep hiding them. Okay. Where are the player bars? General. Okay, I can't remember. Wait, movers. What happened to the other bars that are? I think I may have hid them. I don't know where I put them. Pet bar. Yeah, somebody else was talking about Mario the other day. I think it was. Oh boy, yeah. I want to get a Mario game. I want to get a Mario game I can sink my teeth into.
Why don't you just copy the profile from your other character and it'll just put everything the same?
Oh, can I? Wait. Lock it. Okay, go to profiles. I forgot about that. Noah DPS tank.
Yeah, so profiles and copy
Oh,
from.
wait. Profiles.
You want to?
Import?
No,
copy
you don't
from.
want to import anything. You
Okay.
wanna
And then
copy
I just
from.
put.
It should have on that drop down.
I don't know. So let me see if this one is it. That is not it.
Oh, you might have
And
to go
save
in
it.
on your other character
Yeah.
and save it. I don't
Let
know
me
why
go and do
wouldn't
that.
It should have saved
Yeah.
it.
Cheap Panda, what are you up to? I was spectating you yesterday on Overwatch. Very good job. Well, like some freshly baked chocolate chip cookies. I make the best cookies. Actually, I make the best food. I just don't like to cook. It's, you know, not really doing anything.
Fatality.
Same.
Work
My life
complete.
consists of waking up, showering, and then doing as little as possible because, you know. And oh wait, why is this like this? Why didn't it save?
I don't know.
Heck? Demon Hunter. No. Did I put it as a healer?
Click create a new one just so that it saves
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna create a new one. Wait, profile. I don't know what Noah Heal is. That's not what I picked. Definitely didn't pick 1440. Or did I by accident? No, I wouldn't have picked that. Okay, let's see. Reset profile. Import. Install. Create. Copy from. New. Okay. Alright, let me do what I need to do on it first, I guess. That's so bizarre. It was fine, and I'd actually... That's not what I want to do. I was playing with my emotions right now. I need to go to that place you went for that melon bread. I've been intrigued ever since you talked about it. You can probably find it around here. We have a lot of Asian spots and Asian restaurants and Asian stores, and there's some places where even a sign is written in some Asian language. Like, okay, I guess I won't shop there because I want just to know where I'm walking into. It's still super good. Focus frame, pet frame. Okay, target frame. Target frame. That bar. Vehicle leave. Okay, let's lock and look at you. Okay. Everything looks good, and then we're gonna create a new profile. Z's DPS. Okay. No! What is it doing? I don't
What?
understand.
Don't click on any of those.
No, I just fixed everything I wanted, and I was trying to pick new.
I know.
How do you...
You just type. All you do is just type in the new name and hit enter.
That's what I did. I put new. Wait. Z's DPS. And then it changes to this. After I put everything where I wanted it.
Now you got it. What the heck?
The game is not liking me today. Okay, there's this. Okay, so this is saved now, apparently. So I will go touch this over there. Yeah? Okay. Noah's DPS tank 1440p. That's what we're going with. Hopefully it's saved when we get out. Ollie? Where are you? Dog is funky. About to bathe him. I don't think some people can smell their dog. It's like, how do you hug this little animal all day long? You don't smell this funk.
Fatality!
And you know that little sound effect, I caught a thief or whatever? I don't know what it says, but I have no idea what add-on that is.
Fatality!
You know what I'm talking about?
What? Say that
There's a
again?
little add-on that's like, I got a thief! I got a thief! You know what I mean?
Are you talking about the fatality?
Oh, is that fatality? Okay.
Fatality!
Is that what it says? Fatality! That sounds so
Yeah.
weird. I don't know why it keeps talking. Why do they keep saying that though?
Yeah, because you've got too many errors in your UI. It's the bug catcher.
I see.
Every time you have an error, it tells you.
Okay, I gotta figure out what the error is. Install. I just.
I'm gonna laugh. It's probably in the now UI.
I just
actually.
installed you. What the heck?
But you didn't install the newest thing. You installed an old one.
Fatality.
That's not his. That's an outdated version of it, so it might have tons of errors now.
Fatality.
Okay. So how do I access the old one? Because this just popped up by itself.
Fatality.
That was when you copied that stuff. That was the old from your old computer.
Fatality.
That was the old install, because that thing that you got right there, he doesn't even have
I know.
anymore.
So how do you access the new stuff?
I have no idea. I couldn't figure it out, and it doesn't say.
Let's see add-ons. Maybe it's in add-ons.
No, I couldn't even get it to do anything. I deleted all the old.
I literally just
now stuff
did it
just
on
with the new, and it won't.
I literally just did it on the other profile though. What the heck? Like, install. LBUI, no.
What are you trying to do now?
I'm trying to
You're
get
just-
Noah's UIs to pop up. It was on my other profile just fine. Okay, maybe it's
Gotta-
already.
you gotta
I don't know. Maybe
reinstall.
it's already in here. It's the player bars that are jacked up. Stance bar, back, show empty buttons enabled.
No, this is so now you need to go to your profiles and you need to select the right
Okay.
profile. You have to do it for every character. It won't just show up.
Yeah.
For when you
I know.
really
I'm trying to
want
do that, and it's not popping up because it says no, it needs to be installed. I'm like, but it is installed. See?
it. Actually, it wasn't. You have to. I could see that it was missing.
No DPS tank 1440.
It's so you have to go through all that when that pops up.
Yeah, I keep doing it though. Watch. I keep doing it, and it's gonna keep just doing the same thing over and over.
No, you X'd out of the installer.
When I press finish, it doesn't do anything.
Fatality.
So you gotta do all this, and then after that's done, then you gotta select the profile you want.
And then
Fatality.
finished.
And it's entirely possible. Like I said, this is an outdated thing. It may not work correctly
yeah.
anymore.
Stable look. Finish doesn't respond.
Yeah, that. I don't think that has ever
Oh.
worked in his installer.
So
So you should be able to X
Yeah.
out of it now, and then select.
now watch. We're gonna X out.
The profile
And shouldn't
you
it
want.
reload or something? Okay.
No.
All right. Now we're gonna go back to LBY. We're gonna go no out, and it still says install. It just keeps doing that. Even though on the other profile it shows. That's what's weird. Let me see.
What happened? And if you hit install, it just brings up.
Yeah,
the
it
thing
just brings
again,
up the
right?
thing again. But I was literally just did it on the other character, and it was working.
Yeah, like I said, it's very outdated. So who knows? There's probably huge amounts of bugs.
Yeah. Well, let me see if I can figure it out. Cause you need to move over.
Well, and that's the thing. You should still be able to, under the profile, select the profile you want,
Right.
and it'll move everything. You shouldn't need to move everything by hand.
Yeah. Like all my action bars keep disappearing.
Yeah. So go back in there and click on profiles. Under LVY. And then, is there a copy from, where it says copy from?
Yeah,
is
copy
there
from this one.
Z's, didn't you say Z's DPS is what you say?
Yeah, and it copies it, but what's weird is that the action bars keep getting disabled. Like, and moved around.
Also, sometimes LVY Shadow and Light does not play well with most other things, by the way.
So you mean like the little, what is that anyway? Just like a little like AFK thing? I'm about to
Yeah,
take it off.
I don't know why, but for some reason it doesn't play well with
Most anything?
anything else that's LVY. I don't understand why, because it's the simplest of things.
Right, the person, a newbie made that. Let's see. Oh, is it raining? Oh. It's like, oh, rain. Okay, let's see. Microbar, you move over here.
Yeah, I wish I could figure out why I can't get the new now stuff to work. I don't.
Yeah.
It's literally not anywhere in his.
In his instructions, he just.
There is no instructions anymore. It's like
He
it's
just
just
doesn't want
gone.
us to, you know, pay for his stuff anymore. Apparently, because look.
Let me go back and look again. It's gonna be something like super dumb that I just like overlooked. It's like, really? It shouldn't be.
I see what I'm missing right now is like the little bars right here on the side. Let's see. Player bars, aren't those player bars? Action bars, player bars, pet bar, stance bar.
Anything that you want to see is under player bar.
Okay, player bar.
Those are all your
Like
bars that you would like want to be able
like
to click
this thing
on.
right here. You know.
Yep, those are all the
Okay.
bars.
Alright, well. I don't have to do. Hey Mantis, how are you? I don't mind the battle
Fatality.
the battle bars. They're kinda cute.
The battle
Yeah,
bars.
like the default.
Oh, are you looking? So you don't even have the.
Yeah, that's what
LUI.
I'm saying. It's on the other character. But I put the folder, I put the one that you gave me
Oh,
in
so
there.
that. Yeah, I don't understand.
So it's like, why is it not working? Why does that? I put it in there. Let me see. Folder. I have the his installer, but then interface add-on. Where is the one that you just? I swear this is what. Wait, WoW retail. This right here, right? Interface. Add-ons. Okay, so let's see. Add-on skins. Okay, so maybe this folder needs to be like partitioned out into the folders that are under it. I don't know why he made it like that, but now it's like you have to do it from scratch versus the installer doing it for you. You know what I mean? You probably can't even see the folder isn't showing. Let me minimize the game. Let me see if I can do that. But yeah, so in the LVUI retail folder, it says interface, then it has add-ons. Then we open up add-ons, it shows the
Yeah, I
add-on
know.
skins, advanced interface options, all that stuff.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm looking to see why, because it used to be
It's
just
just the
it would
installer.
do everything
Yeah.
for you, but now
So now this is like all lit, like, you know, it's here. So maybe I need to, I don't know where to, because then it has buttons and it's like everything is its own folder. I have no idea. Having Japanese stir fry ramen. Ooh. I don't know what we're having. I know we got leftover spaghetti. My daughter wants to make some chicken wings. I'll probably take her to a store, go buy some chicken wings. And she's like, don't you want to have, oh, something is burning me. Hold on. Woo. Like, don't you want to have those chicken wings like you made the other day? That just means, don't you want to make them?
The wildlife are in serious danger if we do not act swiftly.
I'm like,
Come assist with the rescue mission before it is too late.
does this mean you're making the chicken? No. The game is so pretty on Ultra. This is what I've been missing out on.
honestly, there's not a huge difference.
Yeah, there is, especially in the shadows and stuff. And the textures?
I don't think there is. Especially since the game is so CPU bound that, you know, I love when people get like brand new graphics cards and they're like, why doesn't it? I said because it's not a graphics card.
They got
Sorry.
good CPU right now. So 7750 or something.
But
All right.
I don't see a huge difference when I turn my graphics up and down. No. I still think the graphics look, I mean, it's pretty, but the graphics are very, very dated still. That's the only reason why WoW can be played on so many
Maybe that's their
PCs,
goal.
because it's such a...
They're not trying to compete with like Final Fantasy and all the pretty games.
I don't even think Final Fantasy looks that pretty sometimes.
Some parts, especially those
it's
grapes
still...
and the birds. Like, what is that? But yeah, like, no, but the game, the artwork in the game is beautiful.
Well, yeah, but it's still a very dated. It's still very dated.
Yeah, the next expansion looks pretty updated.
I don't even think it looks that updated. I think because they can't change that radically. Because it's the same thing with WoW. It's like when you look at games like well, just like Avatar. You know, you've been playing that. I said that game was way more modern than this game in Final Fantasy. But they're not trying to. Neither of these companies are trying to necessarily attract people just on looks, because if they were, the games themselves would suffer because they'd play like crap probably.
Dude, why are you not dying? I'm out.
It's because you need to go across the way you're putting everything into evade.
Yeah, we're good. I'm out.
So I'm looking at his FAQ on how to
actually use it.
Do this, and there is no you have. Oh my god, it's so bad. You can't. Basically, you'd have to start completely over from scratch and only install it.
What?
And I'm like, yeah.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Because somebody was complaining, they're like, the installer doesn't show up, and he's like, well, did you do this and this and this? And they're like, that overwrites all my other add-ons. And they're like, we know. So you basically have to overwrite all your other shit.
Yeah.
To install it. I'm like,
that's too much.
So it can be done. So I'm definitely not doing it because I don't use it.
Okay, I don't think I have the right profile on my charter. It says nothing's happening when I press certain buttons. Okay, I'm dead.
Oh no, I'm watching something happening. Your character is doing something, but he's doing something that he can't do right now. Because I'm watching him like have a seizure for a second. So a button was being pressed, but you
nothing was happening.
you weren't facing the right direction, I don't think. And so he was like trying to cast, but it wasn't casting because you were facing the wrong direction or so. I don't know. But I saw him like his wings going.
No, I think
flapping like he was trying to do something, but he looked like he was having a seizure.
I think it's on the wrong profile because I have multiple profiles set up for it. And I like have Guild Wars, I have Final Fantasy. So sometimes if you don't have it on the right actual profile, it's like you're pressing the profile for Guild Wars. But, you know, so I think that's what it was.
You don't have the same key binds.
Yeah, it's saved because Razer saves it on the cloud, so it doesn't matter what computer you go on, it'll save it. But I for some reason sometimes it switches it out. So it was on Guild Wars. Like, I'm not playing Guild Wars.
Like,
I'm playing WoW.
Damn it! It's like I don't have a dodge. I don't have a dodge button in this game. Damn it! When your character, so it's pressing whatever would be normally bound, and it's like trying to cast your Hearthstone or something. Would be funny. Like, why does my guy keep trying to cast his Hearthstone over and over again?
I think this area is just a little too tough. Like, okay, let's see. It was $4. Did you have that delivered?
What's your eye level?
431.
that you should be able to kill this stuff no problem.
Oh yeah, there's just it's like once I start attacking one though, all of them show up. That's the problem.
No, I mean, even then, you should have no problem with that, except your character was standing there.
Oh, but also, I actually was injured. Like, my stuff wasn't... I hadn't fixed it. Because I was in here yesterday and I died, and then I didn't fix my gear. I died several times. I'm not proud of it. Because there's this, like, these ancients that you come and you encapsulate in ice. I didn't realize that I was supposed to do that. So I'm sitting there trying to fight this, you know, big beefy ancient myself, you know. So then I was like, wait, what is this little thing on my bar? And I pressed it and it encapsulated them in ice, and then I was able to do stuff. I died like 4 times before that, you know, resonated. Okay, there's one. Yes. Can't aggro the other guys. This one, like 14 of them want to come in, like try to beat you up.
Well, that's what they are.
Mm-hmm. I gotta get back on. I installed Diablo 4 on here too. Continue that. Is there a mount?
Oh, Diablo.
There's a mount inside the store, I believe. A free mount.
A free
That's what my
mount?
husband told me. There's a mount in the store. Yeah, I'm not buying anything. As a king. King will buy everything.
He's like, I couldn't help myself. I'm addicted.
You gotta go do something. I'll see you when you come back. I'll see you later, Let's Dance. Thank you for hanging out.
That's just
right,
funny.
I'm like, you don't need to buy everything, you know.
Yes, I do.
And then like a week later, it's like, I'm so broke. And my car got towed. And I don't have money to go get my car out. Like, well, at least you look good in the game.
Oh, right. Alright, let's see. What's in the shop?
That's how it is. Like sometimes it's...
I wish their shop would just open and not have this stupid animation. Just let me
Right.
open the shop, damn it. Let's see. Recommended for you. Free. There is a free gift.
nice.
Ooh, boy. Ugly as fuck.
But it's free, so it's okay.
What
There's
a
a mountain in Amazon Prime. I claimed it. I haven't looked at it though.
Was it for
Yeah, for
Diablo
Diablo.
or...
Yeah, I know there's a transmog or something for WoW, but I think that was like, I think I already have that. I don't know if that's new or not, but
It's all old. They don't put anything. They haven't put anything
Yeah.
new. What is like?
I figured. It's not like new. It's just they're just bringing back stuff.
It's like 15.
Yeah, they're like, well, somebody new out there will feel like it's new, so just put it out there.
Yeah, but what pisses people off is that other people had to buy
Yeah.
it, and now they're giving it
Oh,
away
I see
for
people
free.
complain about it on Twitter all the time. They're like, well,
Like,
now it's not rare
We have to
anymore.
spend real money.
They're like,
I don't care if it's rare or not. I just care that I actually had to spend money
Right.
to get it, and then it was given away.
yeah, I feel you.
I got a barbarian,
Oh wow.
100, and on top of my Sork, and so now I can one shot kill Miriam.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god. That's all I cared about. I wanted to one shot Miriam.
Yeah, I feel like sorcerer is like the best class in the game. But,
It's funny because actually the barb is the best
oh,
class
really?
now.
Did they change it?
It's the only class that can legitimately get through the abattoir of
What?
Zir. Yep.
Did you? Apparently, there's supposed to be an expansion for the game for $100. People like,
No.
Okay.
Oh my god. I love how misinformation spreads like
I'm like,
wildfire.
what?
Blizzard, Activision had sent out a survey, which they send out tons of surveys, and it had asked people, would you be willing to spend $100 on an expansion for Diablo? It didn't say it was going to
I'm
be
like, oh hell no!
$100.
That's exactly what I would write in that email.
And I'm like, and then once that came out, the developers were like, no, the expansion is not $100. It's not even close. They had no idea why, but this is Activision as a corporate just sending out. They're just sending out feelers to see what they can get away with, and every company does this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if everything that was said in a survey came true, oh my god, we would have all sorts of really strange shit going on in all Blizzard games right now. And yet, Diablo, like I said, I like the game, but I still think they've got a long ways to go. And like their stupid winter thing that they came out with,
I didn't even bother.
on their team thought that this was going to be any fun for anybody.
The grind?
All it is a grind, and to get cosmetics that I don't think look very good. There's no gear to be gained in it. It's garbage. It's all like everything that I've seen has been like 600-700. I don't even get 800 gear. I'm like, what the hell is this? And so then on top of that, the abattoir being, and I don't mind that the abattoir is that hard, but I think it's scale. I think that people should have been able to at least get in and get a couple of levels, not get in and get annihilated first thing. But I was like I said, my barb, I haven't taken him into the abattoir yet, but I don't particularly enjoy that gameplay of that mode, even though it is just kind of like a Greater Rift, and I like those. I just don't think it's very fun. I went in there on my Sork and got destroyed immediately. I can do a level 100 Nightmare Dungeon, no problem. I go into the first level of the Abattoir Zir before they nerfed it, and I just get totally destroyed because I can't even come close to getting enough. I don't have the time to get perfect rolls to be able to have the armor cap and be able to do good damage. Yeah, I can get the armor cap, and then I'll do no damage, and I'll never complete it. Or
you
I
gave
can
up
do
on Diablo
and
too?
pray to God that I don't get. Pray that I don't get.
Yeah, Full Boy says he gave up on Diablo.
Something. I saw. That's what made me think about this. Was I'm just like, and so I leveled my barb to because I wanted it, and I was like, and I can one-shot kill Duriel. And I haven't taken it into the abattoir yet to see how I can do in there. But barbs right now are the only legitimate ones that can. And the guy that did it, there's been 2 people that, as far as I know right now, that have done a 25. One guy did it solo, but he leveled his glyph to like 140 by having people in his chat would literally go through and they would get to the end of a level of the abattoir. They were doing like 9s or 11s or something, and then they would invite him in. They would kill the last boss. He would get the glyph experience, and he would just go hop to hop. He would hop from group to group to group doing that leveling because it takes so much experience. And then I think Rob did the same thing, and he's the other one, but they're both barbs. And Barb did do one where he went in with somebody else who was a Sork, and they were able to do it together, but nobody else could even come close. I think Sorks can do like 22s and 23s, but then it becomes almost impossible solo, and all the other classes are 20 or lower. And I don't mind that it's that hard. It's not, there's no real achievement for getting through the 25 except for your own, gratification, whatever. But I'm like, and since there's no actual Blizzard leaderboard, the bragging rights are really not there. But there's definitely room for improvement. There needs to be. And then I said, but then when they come out, like I said, with this stupid new holiday crap, I'm like,
It's like focus on now, please.
I'm like, you know, and people are like, well, it'll be better next season. No, it won't. We're not going to see probably good stuff until season 4. And then that'll just, you know, and then season 5. I'm like, giving us one more stash space. I'm like, come on.
It just didn't feel great.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
ridiculous.
Diablo also just gets very boring fast, in my opinion.
Yeah, it got stale.
Yeah, like there's some fun grinds
Too quick.
that I don't mind grinding, you know. And then there's some there I'm just like, oh, I'm falling asleep.
Yeah. Well, and I just there's the replayability of Diablo 4 getting to level, you know, level 100 is where people want to be to do. There's no
Yeah,
end
there's
game.
nothing different. There was nothing different
really.
from this now to when the game came out to when, you know.
Oh, I mean, they put the Abattoir of Zir in there, but that's just, you know, that's just a really, really harder version of what we're doing. I'm like, there's no, the Uber bosses are all jokes. Every class has a way to basically make them trivial. I was like, you go in there on a freaking sword and Duriel dies in like 5 seconds. You go in there on I go in there on my barb and he dies instantly. I one shot Lilith with my barb. I'm like, literally, she didn't even get her animation off. I didn't even spend that many hours in it. I don't have and this was out. This is with no Uber uniques. I wasn't lucky, like some people, to
You
get a
spent about
Shaco.
700 hours on Diablo? Wow.
But even then, even if I got a Shaco, I wouldn't use it because it takes away the ability to, you know, I need the helm that I'm wearing and everything to be able to do that crap. I like how they doubled the drop rate for Uber uniques from now until, I don't know, the end of the year. I don't know, sometime.
You had a Shaco?
But I'm like, I'll still
Starless
never.
Skies and a Spear of Lycandor?
I got a Starless Skies,
Your druid
and that's
was geared
it.
out.
I've not seen
Nice.
anything else. But I was like, the Starless Skies is kind of garbage.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Some of these Uber uniques, it's like, really? They're so niche. Yeah, there's an insane amount of work that needs to be done.
What are you playing now? I know you said you're about to get into some Yakuza. Yakuza, there's a multiplayer for Yakuza, so if you get it, let me know. That game is hilarious. Where the heck are we going? You got to go to work and you feel like crap? Oh. Use one of those personal days. There's a lot going on right now. Tomorrow, spending time with your girlfriend for Christmas. They said there's a new variant of COVID spreading. I'm like, nice.
Well, at least you don't live in the Midwest, because right now there's 4 Midwest states where
It is a
COVID
bright day with exceptionally
like, running
favorable winds.
rampant.
A perfect day for a race.
It's like Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, and like Kansas have the most reported COVID cases right now.
That sucks.
What a surprise I got.
Right. And then people
While I was
You
in the
can't
while
call
I was
out.
in the freaking hospital for heart problems.
No.
Awesome.
COVID is running around your building at work. You work with 600 people. One person has it. Oh no. You already had it like earlier this year, didn't you? Careful. What was I trying to do? Okay. I don't know what these little icons are on my screen. Are these?
Fatality.
You had COVID like 2 years ago, maybe 3. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know why. Maybe it just feels like it was yesterday. I remember you having it and you were at home. Like, I got COVID. Okay, where are my actual legitimate dragons? The pretty rainbow one that we got. There it is. This has got to go. Move it to somewhere else. Don't you land in that water. Dragon riding. You will be moved up here. Nope, this needs to go away.
Fatality.
Uh-oh. What the heck just happened? Turn back. The emerald is clouding your mind? What? Did I just go through the portal? No. Yeah, I had COVID when it first came out. It was never confirmed as COVID, I think. And then my older son got COVID from being on the school bus, since, you know, some potty sent their kid to school sick. And then the school basically kicked my younger son out of school too, because the older one had COVID. And I'm like, great, I have to have both of them home for 2 weeks, pretty much. Because everything's recorded in their system. Just showing, you know, that's fine. I don't want him going. You need to circle, dot, shot.
Cooties.
That will be $500. What do you say? Cooties? Right?
Damn those cooties. I really want to meet the person who thought of the word cooties.
I know. Like, how does that even come?
So
It sounds
doesn't
really
it?
dumb. Like, how is...
Cooties.
And it's universal, too. Like, I know people in the
God.
UK that say cooties. like, where did it originate? That's what I want to know. Oh, I'm not going there and getting my butt kicked. Cooties.
Fucking cooties.
I don't get any of those shots. I did get vaccinated, but I don't do like flu or whatever. I'm like, if I get the flu, I get the flu, whatever. I can deal with that.
I got my flu shot when I was in the ER.
One of our
They're like, do you want a
foragers
flu shot? I said, I might as well.
See what you can gather.
I'm here.
I'm trying to turn this off. I don't know what it is. Why I keep seeing it. I don't like it. Low-hanging fruit. Some little thing that pops up or whenever I'm flying over an area. Leave group options. Okay. 30 seconds. Don't auto leave. I don't know. You know what I should be doing? I should be doing dailies.
So that's telling you, whatever that pop-up is, you must have a world quest tracker or
okay,
something
that's what
doing
that
that
is.
because that's a
I
world
see.
quest.
I am done finding a dungeon. You got vaccinated and you lost friends over it? It was weird. Oh. There's some things I just don't talk about with friends because you can lose friendships that way. There was a guy who, like, I got this guy through alcoholism, the death of his alcoholic wife from alcoholism, everything. And then I forgot what it was that we fell out about. And dude like blocked me on everything. And I'm just like, okay, there's 20 years of friendship down the drain. I honestly cannot even remember what it was. Like maybe something about Sarah Palin or whatever. I can't remember.
Holds a special connection to Wind
I think I
have a couple of friends I wish would just stop, leave me alone. I need to find out what they don't like and tell them that I'm opposite.
village. Please.
Like I think I told her, I said she was a flake or something. Somebody just took so much offense to that. Like, well, she is. I mean, whatever. I'm just speaking real here. I'm just enjoying the flight and not having any lag. I have an owl. You know what I need to play too? Is the freaking Harry Potter game that I bought.
I thought the Harry Potter game was cool for a little while, but it got really old and boring very fast. There just wasn't enough to it. I feel like they should have had like an expansion to it, or you know, or something, because it's got a super solid foundation. I think.
You think it would have benefited from being multiplayer? Coalescence. And Blizzard loves that word.
Blizzard
Coalescence, yes.
Oh, coalescence.
Moira says that word a lot. That's actually what her ult is. I think it's called Coalescence. See. Already. So how are you feeling, Fool? Are you just tired? Or are you feeling sick? I'm not gonna touch anything. Nope, gonna touch it. And these sound effects, though. Ooh, ooh.
Oh. Literally, I didn't even have to look up to see where you're at to know where you're at by the description of those sound effects. So stupid orcs in there.
So when the vaccine started coming out, people wouldn't hang out with you unless you had the COVID shot, and the guy you knew you wouldn't talk to because you were afraid to get it. And you would go over to his house all the time to play cards and you never saw him again. Oh. Then later on, you did get the vaccine shot. Other people were pissed off that you did get it. Like, you can't win. You know what? At the end of the day, it's your body.
Yep.
It's your health, you know?
I totally understand people's reservation for getting vaccinated. I do understand. And it is, and if they don't get it, I totally respect that too. But they can't, but then they can't respect if somebody wants to get it. I'm like,
and also
okay.
just also respect that I don't want to be around you. Like, I understand that too. You know, but I'm not going to pressure somebody to get it. Like, I have kids, I have all that, you know. What I do requires being around people, seeing people, inviting people into my home, etc. And so, yeah, I see it from both sides, but it's the shaming that is like, you don't need to shame me over what I decide to do with my body. You know, your mom is very anti-vaccine shot. You didn't tell her you got it. She's old. Yeah, you can't change old people.
I don't know, my grandma's 98 and she's like, get the damn shot, you assholes.
She's like, we had to. She lived through smallpox and all that stuff.
Yeah, she's like, she goes, I survived World War
Right?
One. It's like, a vaccine ain't shit.
It's like, imagine the people who were like, who survived smallpox or polio or like the bubonic plague or whatever. It's like they wish they had that choice to not get vaccinated.
Right.
But that's the luxury we have now in this era.
I have one friend who blames every one of her problems on
The vaccine?
Vaccines. No, just her son is autistic, and so she blames vaccines for him being autistic. And I'm like, she doesn't take into consideration that when she was pregnant with him, she was doing meth
Wow.
and all this other stuff. Right.
It's the vaccine.
Okay, but it's the vaccine. Yeah, she literally, and her first child was vaccinated and is perfectly fine. But she also wasn't doing drugs when she was pregnant with her first child. I know, but she's just one of those people that she believes
every conspiracy
you can tell her
theory.
some weird conspiracy. She's not a flat earther, but I'm surprised.
Maybe
she's
that's
not.
next.
The thing is, she can be such a really nice person, and I'm like, so sometimes it's very hard for me to. It would be very hard for me to just cut her completely
Right.
out.
Oh. They're about to get mad at me because one of my clients just got here.
Yeah, it's any of all of my friends that know her, they're just like, did you see what so and so posted? Yeah, I saw it. I was like, and they're all like, typical so and so, and I'm like, yeah, I know. It takes a lot to offend me. Even if I do find something offensive, it still takes a lot for me to like throw something away.
I'll be right back. Somebody's at my door. I'll be right back.
I totally get it. So yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah. One moment.
Your pain loses. Beg for your pitiful life. Yes, beat him mercilessly. His skull is as thick as an ogre's. Ah, what a waste. Next!
Come here.
What a shame.
Oh my goodness, maybe I didn't type it in the right chat. No. I told them 1 moment, please.
Invaders have breached the defenses!
Okay, I'm back. Where am I? I gotta go all the way through this thing again. Turn to my kitty. Nope. Wait, that isn't kitty.
Archers, form ranks! On my mark!
No.
Ready! Aim!
Captain, the big goofy golden retriever. Hey!
Honestly surprised those people didn't just kick you out of the group. Well, that doesn't mean anything. Those assholes would still kick people out of the group. You're going the wrong way. You're going backwards through the dungeon.
Fighter,
Sorry,
down,
I'm
quickly.
muted again for some reason. I swear. There we go.
Warrior, step up. Next replacement.
Ugh. No, my mom will just take whatever vaccine the doctor recommends. And then she'll be calling me like, did you get your flu shot? No, mom, I didn't. Oh, And she'll just like, Like, because she knows I'm grown, so it's really hard for her to try to tell me her feelings, because I probably get pushed back. And she just does that judgmental, the African women do. Like, you're not superior to me, mom, just because you got the flu shot.
Falling. Next warrior. Forever.
Yay, back. See, you guys? You didn't even notice I was God.
Quickly.
Hey, Ali, don't be Mr. Fun Police. What the heck? Leo.
Yeah?
Go put Ali in the small kennel. Just pick him up, put him in the small kennel. He might just need a little breather.
He only doesn't let me.
Ali doesn't want it?
Let me.
Oh.
Can you come in my hands?
Yes. Ali, come here, since you won't be complaining.
Can you?
Ali! You stop. You stop. Here, take him. Go put him in the small kennel. Don't let Captain jump on you. You sit. Calm down, Captain. Chill out. Put him in the small kennel. He needs a little breathing space. Let me know when you're done, Theo, so I can let Captain go. Ouch.
Get him.
I swear, my son is strong until you have him do something that requires strength. Did he do it? Okay. You hold Captain. We'll probably be gone for a few days during the holidays. You all have fun and enjoy the end of the year.
Why don't you let me do the talking?
I ain't start participating in my guild.
Hey.
What if they're a bunch of
It
assholes?
seems like they're nice. Like they're always like, you know, I need to like start asking for help and stuff. Because usually I see people in chat and they're like, I need help, whatever. And they're like, oh, we'll be there. Like, seem cool. The whip it good. Plan. Whatever.
You killed someone else. I'm not done yet, idiot. This is all your fault. I hate you.
Get up the stairs, tip of lard. Whoa, what's that sound?
Oh my god, my. You know this. That's mine.
And people would blame everything on autism. Like, they'll blame the misbehavior on autism. Like, if you don't discipline your child, even autistic kids need discipline. And I'm not talking about beating their butts. You can't just let them run amok.
You pull me over and knock you over, then you gotta grip my head.
Like, can you do your daily? You can only do your dailies on one character, right? Or can you go and like switch to another character and do dailies there?
You can do dailies on 100
Okay.
characters if you want.
But I'm saying, like, do they count each time, like, separately for each character? Like, okay, so like, let's say I want to go do some dailies to level up my other character. Will it? Well, I don't know, because you never mind. Because I think I'm thinking more like Final Fantasy, where when you do the dailies, it only gives you the XP one time for the first time you do it.
Oh no, you for every character you do it on.
I am called
Okay.
Blade Fist for a reason, as you will see.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're at max level, it's not giving
No.
you XP, so...
But I could do dailies on my Demon Hunter, and it'll scale accordingly, right?
You won't... You probably won't have requests for low
Oh,
level
okay.
characters. You have to... Well, most of the world quests are tied to certain things being met.
Let's see.
And sometimes it's levels, sometimes it's progress within the campaign that you're on. But if they're there, if you can see them on your map, if they're showing up as blue exclamation points, yeah, you can do it.
Okay. Oh, is this new where it just automatically signs you up for some other dungeon while you're in one?
No, the group leader automatically signed up for another dungeon to see if everybody wanted to go, because it's easier if everybody accepts, then you instantly
nice.
get
Okay.
in. But if somebody leaves, usually I leave because I don't like running with stupid pugs. And I'm usually a tank, so my queues are very good anyway, so I don't care.
Ready check. Did they ask me to do a ready check? Or enter? You can hear that, right? The barking?
Hear what?
Okay,
No, I heard a little yip.
He thinks he sounds so loud. Like, boy. A little Shih Tzu thinks he's tough. Against like a 90-pound.
Well, he's a fucking Shih Tzu, of course he thinks
Against a
he's tough.
90-pound golden retriever. And I call him the fun police anyway. That's what I'm saying. Where's bow-legged self? Wait, is he still in the kennel? He walks like he has like huge gonads. And there's nothing there. I thought he was got in the kennel. What? Oh, Card, thank you for the alert. Ollie, you need to be quiet. Pardon?
That just smells like raw meat.
Ew.
Smell like
Well, there's a spray. There's a few of them. Yes.
Sounds like
Yeah, I'm telling you, these dogs be coming all funky. Like, don't you smell these dogs? Yeah, you can use that. Like, if it was summertime, I would take that dog outside and hose him down and scrub him out in the driveway. He's gonna be here for a whole week, so he's probably gonna get a bath.
Captain's gonna be here a whole week?
Yes.
Whole week at Captain?
Yeah.
Hey, Captain.
He even came with a Christmas gift that we have to give him on Christmas.
That's hilarious.
They're like, oh, we have a small request. You probably think it's weird. I was like, no, I used to do the same thing when I had a dog. She always got Christmas gifts. She got birthday presents. Yeah. Remember the family. Pandemonious. These are fun. I think I could do these all day.
Do you have party frames?
Huh?
Is it underneath? I said, do you have party frames
Party
on
frames?
your screen? Is it underneath your camera?
Party frame. No. Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
so you
them.
can see
Yeah,
everybody's
I only see one person right now.
What?
Yeah, I only see one person right now. Party members. I don't know. It's only showing like one character for me. Before I did have like 3 or 4 of them. I know there are other things like little wig, big wig, whatever. Right?
I'm just talking just your regular party frame so you can see everybody's
Yeah, I
health.
can see only one character's health right now for some reason. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why. Yeah, it's
What?
only showing me one character.
You must not have party frames up then. It must be
I'll
something
turn it
else.
on. So I usually have like, what is it? Is it big wigs or little wigs? One of them. It's
Those aren't your party frames. Your party frames are LCY.
okay. But what is? There's another little thing that showed that people install. Wait, why am I walking? Uh-oh, what is going on? What the heck is going on with my character?
Oh my god, it feared you outside the instance.
What the heck?
Oh,
Ollie, be quiet! Put him in the kennel, please.
It feared
Ollie,
you
shut
outside
your mouth.
the
What the heck?
instance.
How?
go mind your business.
Puppies always stick on top. But big dogs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ollie's like an old grandpa. He's-
Better. The big dog like him gets tackled. Right?
Ollie's just the fun police. He doesn't like to see anyone having fun. That's all it is.
My revenge.
That was so weird.
I'll get my revenge.
Oh, don't come back. No.
He does that with everybody. Ollie, shush. Theo, go and put the Ollie in a kennel.
Working in the kennel too.
Cover the kennel with a blanket. The birdcage method.
Let's go. Oh, please. I just grabbed you by
Now
your
he's
top.
whining. Oh boy. That's a faker. I'm panicking. Okay, there you go. Go to the tank. Go to the tank. Ignore me, please. Thank you. Wildcard, did you get to go home early yesterday? How long you been with your girlfriend? Thing?
Yeah, bring it.
Thing. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
we're talking.
I was like, how long have you
Oh.
been with your girlfriend?
Why did I?
Oh, she moved back.
God, let's see now. 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 years. What year is this? This is 2023, right?
4 years? Yeah, 23.
What? Two
Oh,
and a half
okay.
years.
Oh, well, giant butt crack. Okay.
What?
Wasn't expecting that. And my skills are going straight to his butt crack. Interesting.
Later. A lot of water.
That sound so grating to the ears. This is gonna like have the biggest conniption. Get some AoE damage. I think after this one, if he doesn't queue us up again, I'm gonna go switch to my Evoker and see what this new class is all about. Yeah, I gotta put a few things back in here. Detail and I don't have as nearly as much add-ons, as many add-ons as I had on my other installation. No, did I already start my stream? Oh, yes, I did. That's right. So there's no way I've been on for 2 hours. Did I still miss something up there? Nope.
I need to target something first. Bam!
What is this?
Oh, you must forgive me. I was not expecting company. As you can see, we are somewhat preoccupied right now. But no matter, as I am a gracious host, I will
What are you jabbering about? Have you tried the Warcraft Rumble?
Yeah, I'm not a
No.
person, so I should miss.
Yeah, I'm like, it doesn't look like it's anything I would play.
Freaking Duriel, you worthless piece of crap.
I have longed for a good adventure. I have such fascinating things to show you.
Everything he gave me was worthless. It's like, gee, I needed 6 more of those. Freaking ring that I'll never use. Freaking sword that I'll never use. Two more of the headpiece that I already have that is damn near rolled perfect already, so I'll never use those.
And you can't gift them to anyone? But you can put them on the auction house, though? No? I don't.
The only thing that you can trade is yellow items. If it's a legendary or a unique, you cannot.
Okay.
And even then, why would I there's no internal way to sell things. You have to do it all through third-party, basically, websites. Because
there we go. Now I see 4 people.
Yeah.
On my screen. The 4 I was always seeing the 1. Yeah, it's under my camera.
Hold on, can you move your camera for a second? I want to see what you're seeing, because I don't think those are party frames. I think they're actually...
Let me see. Hold on. See? Maybe I'll put my camera down here.
I always cover up my chat with my camera, because you never know when someone's going to type something that's going to get you
Yeah, that's what people always tell me.
I mean, because I've seen people get banned for putting like a racist word in the chat.
That's ridiculous.
And so I also have to turn off, like, you know how they have chat bubbles above people's
You turn that
heads?
off too.
You have to turn that off too, because it's not so much for smaller streamers, but big streamers, they will have people that literally that's all they do is come in there and do that stuff to try and get them banned, and it will.
They're ridiculous.
Because Twitch is not, you know, it's like
not fair.
Hell, they've banned people for stuff that was said in their Twitch chat, and it's like, I can't mod my chat and play.
Right, you shouldn't be held accountable for other people and what they're doing like that, especially if you don't know them. Like,
you have to. The chat has to usually get way out of control for that to happen. And usually, as long as the person who's streaming is actively like just saying, guys, you need to stop, blah blah blah, it's so. But when
they're just like sitting there like
don't do anything, or they encourage it, or yeah, they tee-hee about something. It's like,
So is that what you're? Is
yeah,
that
I
what
remember.
you're referring to? The thing you told me
What
to
do you
move
mean?
my camera.
Oh yeah, so that's weird that it only showed one up there
Yeah.
before. Because and what's funny is that's the default party frames. That's
No,
not
it is. I don't know why
LVY. I don't know
LVI
why
isn't
you're.
popping up. That's what I'm saying. So
I'm telling you, it's because the now UI is
it's just bugged.
bugged
Well.
and it's probably causing a whole lot of other
Mm-hmm.
issues as well.
You might just like pick it
And
out.
I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to.
Because the main thing I wanted was the player bars, you know, and hey, look, I'm not getting that. I'm getting it on my other character, but not on this character that I actually use most. Yeah, I can...
Well, you mean the bars at the bottom? You don't need.
No, I'm not
now
talking about
UI
those.
to
That's
get
I know
that.
that's default LVI. I'm talking about like the actual player bars, like these, where it shows your target. Yeah,
Oh,
I like those.
You can make that any way you want.
Yeah, but I like his.
When with it, no, I'm just saying you can do that. You can. I mean, it's just like a couple of settings.
Oh, yeah?
That's all it is. Yeah, he doesn't do anything special.
I gotta figure it out because
Yeah, it's.
I just like the
go into the settings,
colors
look
and
at the.
you know.
I need a target.
Yeah, because he doesn't
No,
do
okay.
anything special. It's just regular settings.
Oh, this what character has all these little minions? Warlock?
Yeah.
Do they do anything?
Yeah, they're big.
Oh,
break
really?
damage.
Okay, because I thought for some reason, who told me that only one of them does something? I need to make I need to make a warlock. I like having little pets.
Step forward. I will see.
Well, if you like having pets, about 100 is about the best
A
way to go.
hunter.
Then.
Yeah, I have a. That was the first class I actually made on WoW.
Because a warlock is much more complicated to play than hell, even what you're playing.
Not yet begun to.
I need to remember to pop spear to wound more often. I can bounce from person to person. Make some chicken for dinner. I'm gonna have to pop out the deep fryer. Don't like using it very much. It's a pain in the butt to clean.
What are you doing? These specimens are very delicate.
Oh, don't you fall off this map.
The specimens must be preserved.
Did you just try?
What, to fall off the map? No.
Yeah.
No, because I don't know if I can on this map, and I'm like, I'm not gonna try.
You can't.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
okay,
can't
good.
fall off. It.
No, it started to. I'm still trying to get the movement down on this Tartarus, so sometimes I want to spin left, and it spins in a whole 360, and it ends up know, off the map like it did a minute ago. The Warlock is a tank though, right? Yeah.
Warlock
No?
is not a tank.
DPS then?
No.
Okay, good.
DPS
I've been shying away from Warlock because I thought they were like a tank. Okay, good.
No.
Get away from me, thank you. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, people. Whew. I died. Great. Hey, big boy. Hi. You cute. Hi. You gonna behave? You smell like meat, apparently. That's what I heard. Oh, now you smell like kiwi strawberries. That's better.
Innovation is this? You will die.
Kiwi strawberries and meat.
Oh boy, hellfire. I'm sure I'm their most problematic team member right now. How do you type in everything? Okay, go to general, and then nobody pays attention to chat, I swear. I wish WoW had like something that showed like you're a noob, so that you know that you're a noob.
What? No, you don't want that. No. I guarantee that if I mean there is, I can see when people have a new account because I'm in the mentor, I don't know what it's called, program, but so I can see. I don't see anybody where I'm at right now, but like when I go back to Orgrimmar, I see people with the little symbol next to their name. Like how, you know how Final Fantasy has their, what the hell is that? Sprout? I can't think of it. They have something similar in WoW. But you definitely don't want that because it will get you kicked out of groups and not invited to things instantly.
You know, I've heard of that, yeah. It just sucks. It's like we're all new ones.
Unfortunately, when but when you're doing some higher end content and you don't want to fail, I totally agree. I'm not taking somebody that I don't know, but but I've been playing for a long time. It's just a new account. Yeah, sure it is, buddy. And then we get in there and we fail, and you've wasted 45 minutes of my day because you lied. And that can happen even with people that have played for 20 years. I've got friends that have played for 20 years, and I wouldn't take them to do anything in this game because they're so bad. That's not, I mean, and they know it, so they don't even ask. But yeah, there's been a thing going around where this player accidentally alluded to the fact that they were female in chat, and they got them kicked out of the group.
I mean, I feel like my usernames are pretty.
The guy said I don't play with females, and she's like, what?
Okay, bye.
It's like, and yeah, I know. Well, and then the bad thing is, then other people found out that she was female, and she started getting booted from lots of other groups too.
So stupid. I mean, if you take a...
I know that one guy, he had a legitimate reason why he said he doesn't play with females is because if his girlfriend ever catches him playing with a female, she like beats the crap out of him. He said it's not, he said because she's so paranoid.
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah,
you should. I know, I should.
That's
but
really stupid.
He's like, yeah, and so, yeah, then one guy, so somebody else did that. They were just checking to see if that was really a thing or if this person was making it up. So they started getting into groups. It was a guy, and he deliberately started saying that, making references that he was female, and it was getting him kicked out of groups even after he said, "Dude, I was just messing with you," and they're like,
No, we
"No."
don't believe you. Okay, so by male logic, you have a game that has how many millions of people, and they don't think that there's a high chance that at least 50% of the player base, or at least 30% if we're gonna be generous, are female.
Inventory is full.
No, it's not that
It's
they
like
don't
you're
believe
going to
that.
run into a woman every once in a while.
But they know, if they know that it's a female, they will not play with
It's
them.
so
It's not
stupid.
about of course they know that they know that they probably played with females before,
but basically we don't have
they
the
didn't
freedom
know,
to say that
so
we're a woman in any way, because for some reason the
I just
incels are
think
gonna have a
it's funny. I was
problem.
like, I saw that and I was like, I'm going. A lot of times I think it's because there's been some instances where I know some guys that I used to be in guilds with, they stopped playing with, for whatever reason, they said, they wouldn't say just, well, I can't play with females anymore. Well, I know why. It's because these girls were better at the game than they were, and they felt emasculated because of it. And I'm like, oh, come on. I was like, I have a couple of friends that were, like, some of the best players I've ever met, way better than me, and they were female, and I was like, I always want to play with them because they're good.
Oh, I guess people left.
Oh, they must have got all their ones done that they needed.
You bet you have to pay protection money to Queen, or she will beat you up in Yakuza. I'm a pretty good Yakuza player, if I do say so myself.
No. She won't beat you up. She'll pay her hired thugs because she's rich. Remember, to beat you up. She's got her servants. She's got her butler and her maids will come to your house and beat the crap out of you for her.
Hi. Did you knock your big old head? Did you? Yes, you goofy goober. Hi, goofy goober.
That's so funny.
He always has his mouth hanging open and his tongue hanging out the side. Hey. Hi, Goofy. What? What time is it? Is it dinner time? You going to eat? Dinner? Oh yeah, his ears perked right up when I said dinner. Her lieutenants? I think it's Ellie.
Yes, her lieutenants. She's the capo. She's got her lieutenants. She just snaps her fingers and they take care of you.
Like he did what? Okay, go get him.
Like he didn't give you any help, Duriel, that bastard.
Somebody shows up at your actual house.
That's the thing. She's gonna go and like be getting her Duriel runs and not get anything, and she's gonna blame poor Pool Boy over there, and he's gonna take the heat for it.
With his 700 hours. You got a $25 video capture card. You're gonna test it this week? Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see if it'll work properly. What do you use to capture? Because if it doesn't work, you better return it. I will return something in a heartbeat. You're just gonna use it to capture Switch games? Yeah, I have like my nice little setup here. I just take whatever I need out of the Elgato that's installed on my computer. I need to start playing more of my Switch games. I'm gonna start taking it to bed. I'm playing in the bed like a responsible adult.
What he should do is set it up to just capture his webcam and have it set up so that when your thugs come to beat the crap out of him, we've got proof.
Target.
He can stream that to Twitch. It's
Get her banned permanently.
This is what happens when you cross the sea queen. Like, why does it look like there's a maid and butler standing outside the door?
Actually, like a maid and butler uniform. You call the cops on me, they're not gonna believe you. They're like, she doesn't have anything on her record. She's like the epitome of lawfulness.
You know, no, they'll look at what neighborhood she lives in and go, oh, nobody that lives in that kind of neighborhood could ever do
Exactly.
anything wrong.
Like, I don't believe
Not
it.
the stripper cops.
I don't believe it.
That's really funny. Yeah, I'm gonna call the stripper
Stripper
cops
cops?
on her. She's gonna be like, what? Why is this cop stripping outside my door?
I have children.
I don't know.
If I was single, I'd set them all.
There was no way a stripper cop would get into your gated neighborhood.
That is not gated. The one across the street is. You know the funny thing, they have like this like false sense of security with these gates because their gates are always broken or wide open.
Oh, nice.
Wide open. I'm like, what's the point? Or here's the kicker: it's the gates that like has like a gate person, or sometimes they don't even have a gate person, right? And then you look on the side of the gate, and there's like it's just wide open. Like I could just walk in.
Yeah, we have family friends that live in Arizona, and they live in a gated neighborhood. But the gate is only closed at night.
So what's the point?
So during the day, anybody can come in, which is fine. But when we went to Florida, like it's probably been 10 years ago. We stayed in a Airbnb that was in a gated neighborhood, and that place was on lockdown.
Yeah.
Like they had an armed guard at the gate. An armed guard at the gate. And so we pulled up, and they're like, blah blah blah. And you had to show them all your paperwork and to get in, and then they let you in. And then we had friends that came to visit us, and we had to call out there, give them a description of the people, what their vehicle was.
They must have had
and
some
their
really
license plate
serious issues to do all that.
No, they were just, the houses were, it was like, seriously, it was a gated community of mostly Airbnbs, and these houses were like $3 and $4 million a piece because they were huge. We had 18 people staying in this house, and almost everybody had their own bed.
That's a huge house.
Yeah, right. I was like, the only people that shared beds were married couples. Otherwise, everybody else had their own bed. And I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, it was a huge thing. But I'm like, of course, the rich people that are making money off of us plebs coming down there to stay in their houses have, armed security
And the funny,
guards.
the Airbnb is in hot water now because they've been abusing it. So it's not as popular anymore.
Yeah, Airbnb is gonna
obsolete.
Be not nearly as. Well, I don't know that it'll be obsolete, but it won't be cheaper than getting a hotel like it was, because they're gonna have to start paying taxes
And paying
like
for
hotels
cleaning
do.
services. They have people cleaning stuff. Like what?
Right. And they are going to make it where the owner of the house actually has to occupy the house.
Oh,
for
that's
6
good.
months
So
out of the year.
corporations can't just come and buy up whole neighborhoods and then, put them on Airbnb or whatever.
So, I mean, they can still not occupy it. They just won't be able to rent it out for only 6 months of the year. So that'll cut it down profitable wise significantly. Either that, or they're just going to get so ridiculously expensive that only rich people. But rich people are like, I'm going to go stay in a nice hotel instead.
And it's like, I don't mind cleaning, like tidying up after myself, but don't be telling me I have to put the laundry in and all this stuff.
Right.
Like what?
So when we left that Airbnb, the only thing that we had to do was just mop the floors, because if we spilled anything, that's all they wanted us to do with that one. Otherwise, they actually had a cleaning service. There was a cleaning service. We talked to one of the people. They did all the houses in that gated community. That was their only client, was that gated community. And they just went in, and they were just like a maid service that went in after the guests left, and they washed all the bedding and remade the beds and made sure that nothing was left in the fridges. And otherwise, pretty much everything else, we just had to make sure we didn't leave like some giant spill. So that was nice, but that's not like that with all being.
He said I can't keep getting away with everything.
There's a lot of shitty ones.
I'll get away with everything.
Well, now you got these Airbnbs where these people are putting like hidden
Yeah, that's
cameras
really
in the
creepy.
houses too, and it's like,
People do that.
and I'm going,
People do that, like you know,
Yeah, I
Rover.
mean-
Some people go to people's houses to sit. I've never actually done it because every time I get one, because I charge an astronomical rate to even do it, and I always get at least one person a week trying to book me. And I'm like, ah, and it sounds so bad, but it's like I don't want to come sit at your house. Like that's just, I'd rather you bring your dog here, okay? So
Right.
even in like this one lady wrote me, like she wanted me to come sit at her house for like a week. Now my starting rate is $150 a day, and that's if you want me to stay, come and like check in on your animal. Like I'll come and do 3 to 4 visits. If you want me to actually stay there, it's $350 a day. I'm not gonna come park myself in your house for cheap. You know, because that's 24/7 search. Like you know, I gotta be away from my family, my kids, everything, to take care of your stuff. You gotta pay me for that. And then
Yep.
I don't want to because all these other people complain about how they've been there for 4 days and then they just saw that there's a bathroom, there's a mirror, like I'm sorry, there's a camera behind the bathroom mirror or whatever. Like what?
You'll ruin everything.
And you're supposed to disclose if you have cameras. And some people are like very anal
Yeah.
too. They will watch those cameras all day. Did you play with him today? Did you do this today? Like you're not gonna sit here and micromanage me.
yeah, I don't mind if someone has a camera, like in a
Yeah.
common space,
Yes.
a kitchen, you know, a living room, facing
Yes.
the pool because you know for whatever
Totally.
reason. But you know when you know that person deliberately hid one behind
That's
a mirror
weird.
or something, I was like, you know, it's like I could see putting it like in a child's bedroom
Yeah,
also.
but at the same time, it's
But
like
you're not gonna be going into the child's bedroom
Yeah.
anyway. You know,
it's like even the child's bedroom. Maybe like when they're babies and you want to be able to see if the baby's awake and
Oh,
you need
yeah.
to go get the baby or whatever. But like that. But like at a certain point, it's like even a camera in a child's bedroom. Like the kid deserves privacy too, you know. But like it's like if I have people in my house, like guests or whatever, yeah, I want to know if the creepy uncle is in my child's bedroom. Kind of like that creepy uncle lives in everyone's family.
like, oh yeah, don't let the
Don't
creepy
even
uncle
bring
in
the
there.
creepy uncle over. Don't tell him we're having a social function.
What's really funny is if you've got you have like 3 or 4 uncles and they're all looking at each other.
Are you the creepy one?
uncle? Are you the creepy uncle?
Like-
and finally two of them are like, well, I'm not. Oh, I
Right.
hate you, buddy.
It's
What
like
the
we know
fuck?
which one it is.
And then the fucking the brother-in-law comes in and goes, no, you're all the
Get the heck
creepy
out of
uncle.
my.
Get the fuck out.
Why are you and my daughter's? No, you can't read her bedtime story or him. Like, no, you
you're
can't
all
trust
the creepy
anyone
uncle.
around your kids. I'm sorry. Like, I think the only people I would trust with my kids for real would be like my sisters. I don't have brothers, so I don't have to worry about that. You know, and there aren't that many like males in my family anyway. But not that women don't do stuff, but it's very rare. You know what I mean? And every single
I don't think it's as rare as people think. I think it just doesn't get reported as much.
oh,
Sometimes.
but it's like it's rare. I think it's rare. It's way rarer than the other way around. The other way around is almost like a household like thing. You're sick.
I just think that there's like lately now, it's always when it comes to teachers, it's always female teachers getting
And
caught.
then it's like I don't
Don't
understand how they're.
understand
It's also it's always like some dude talking about where were these teachers when I was in school? Like you wanted to be molested, okay? Like, like didn't you realize that that's
the only reason that the reason these women get caught is because the guys are like
Yep.
bragging to all their friends, and one of the friends, well, she wouldn't
Yep.
do that with me. I'm gonna
your
get her in
teachers were
trouble.
ugly?
That's
I
probably
mean,
how
even if
it
your teachers were
happens.
drop dead gorgeous, it's like you're a child and they're an adult. They're an adult. And nobody should be looking at each other any which way.
Well, when you're like a 14-year-old hormonal teen, I'm sorry.
get it.
They're gonna look at their teachers that way, and they're gonna think it's cool.
But it's like when you're now in your 40s and you find out that your one friend was getting molested by the teacher every time after school, and you're like, wow, she didn't look at me like that. Like, okay, what is wrong with you? You know?
If I found out like that, I'd be like, thank God, because all my teachers are ugly as sin.
But again, we're still tying it to beauty. It's just wrong, period.
I know, but people are, I have friends that are always like, how come we didn't have hot teachers like that when we were in school? I was like, I don't know.
Like my daughter was telling me about, like, was it the English teacher at her high school? She was like barely out of high school herself. And there was like some 18-year-old or 17-year-old that she was constantly flirting with. And now, come to find out, now they're together, and he's 20, but she got with him when he was 18, like after graduation, and she was like out of college, so she was what, 22? You know, like, ew.
Yeah, that's a problem though. It's like between 18 and 20. That's 4 years.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's a power dynamic where you were his teacher, and now you think he's legal and he's out of high school. Now you can put your hands, get your meaty claws on him finally. Like, that's gross. Because at some point in time, he was a child in your class. I wish somebody would look at my son that way.
Yeah, I don't know. Nowadays, though, it's like when you can't.
Very well.
If you know that they're a child, it's one thing. But there's another thing when you're like looking at some guy or some girl who's developed early. And you can't, oh my God, you can't tell sometimes.
I mean, I was pretty developed at 15, but shoot. Like,
one of my nieces, she's looked like she was in her 20s since she was like 14. And she's never had any problem with guys or anything like that being creepy. But I'm surprised because she has looked like she looked like she could just walk into a bar and pick up a beer,
No, I used to have.
And my youngest niece, she's completely the opposite. She's, she still looks, and she's just a late developer.
No, I used to have.
Well, I shouldn't say it. She's probably a normal developer. My oldest niece was an early
When I was like, I remember being 9 or 10 years old, and I did not look like anything older than 9 or 10. And there was this man that would come and sit in front of my house, and every day during the summertime, and just watch me and my friends play. Now, like, as an adult, I know what he was doing in the car. And to little girls playing on their porch. And so finally, like, I told my dad, like, hey, because it was starting to creep me out, because he was starting to get closer and closer and closer. Before he would be like three houses down, and then finally he was like right in front of our house. And I'm like, Dad, there's this guy that's always in front of our house. Whatever. My dad went out there with, like, stormed out there, and dude never showed up again. But I'm like, shoot, should have called the police. Who knows what happened? He probably went to a whole new neighborhood. Who knows? Like, because it's like at some point, just looking is not going to be enough.
Right. Well, that's how everything, no matter whether it's like super bad, illegal, everything starts out pretty much innocent. It's like, it's the same thing with like drinking, people start out, most people just don't immediately be like, oh, I'm going to become an alcoholic.
It's like, I'll just have a little drink.
It starts out and then
it turns to a little drink every night.
And it escalates. Right. And then the next thing you know, it's a little drink every couple of hours. And then it's, I'm just, it's the same thing with those, people that they don't, some of them don't realize they're doing it either, and then they don't care. And some people do, and they're just like seeing what they can get away with, and then they just push a little bit further until the next thing you know, it's like, oh, I'm going to jail. What? Or wait a minute, this girl's dad is beating the crap out of me? What? Why?
Nowadays, I feel like there's absolutely no excuse. Like, you gotta know what you're up to, whatever. And then it's like, there's something. I feel like there's something. Oh my God, I died. There's something that will always be a tell. You can look a certain way, but your behavior, your mannerism, your mentality, your everything is still going to be that of a young person. So when they say they don't know or whatever, I don't buy it.
Right. When I would come home from work, when I was working nights, I would always come home the same way. And I live on a street that has a store.
Right.
And so I'd have to drive by it every morning, and I'm like, God, do I look like a pervert driving by it at the same time every morning? And it's because that's when I come home from work.
Right.
It's like, I can't.
Like, you're out there looking at school buses.
And I drive by, and like by the time I get to where the school is, it's like 7 7:15, 7:30, and I was like, when kids are starting to actually arrive
Right.
at school that have parents that have to drop them off early, and I'm like, and of course, and the thing is, I also had a night, you know, I have a freaking nice car, and I'm like, God, does that look? I was like, so I'm going, I'm driving another way home from now on for a while, because I'm like, I don't want them to be like, yeah, the same guy is like, well,
guy drives
lots
all
of
over
people
here.
drive by here every day, but I have a noticeable car. That's the problem. I was like, it's you don't, and I have personalized license plates also. So
what do they say?
it's
Wow,
like,
for life.
It's not. No, it says.
Oh,
Saint.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's really funny. People think I'm a New Orleans Saints fan. I'm like, no.
Where is it from?
No, I was like, screw those people.
Yeah.
What is it from? It's just from my stupid name.
Well, how'd you pick Saint?
Because I can't put Saint's Flock on a
No, I mean,
license
but how
plate.
did you pick Saint's Flock? You know, everybody has a history for their name.
Oh.
You know what they made it.
I had my original Alliance Druid's name was Toussaint, Toussant. But people they would sit there and they would pronounce it all sorts of weird things. So then people just
Saint.
shortened it to
Well,
Saint.
see, it is related to WoW.
And so, oh yeah, it is related to WoW. But so then, so I was Saint for a long time, and then one of my other friends, when I was talking about, I have for a while there was a few, more than a few, but there was a bunch of crazy women that I knew, and my good friends were like, "Why do you talk to that?" Because they were like, they would be trying to get with me, but they were like crazy kind of psycho.
Sweet but
I'm
psycho.
like, well, I'm not gonna get with them. I only know them through
Right.
WoW. I was like, who cares, you know? It's like, well, they're probably trying to find out your address, and I was like, anyway. They were just giving me shit because I have 90% of my, actually probably 95% of my friends list is female on WoW or on BattleNet, and so they were sitting there, and one day I was like, I can't help that they flock to me, and I was just joking, and so my friend Tiffany is like, oh really? So she jumps on her mount. She jumps on her Ashes of Alar mount, which she knows I want, and she teases me about it all the time. And she starts riding in circles around me, going, "Flock, flock, I'm flocking to you."
And
flock,
that's where
flock,
it came
flock.
from.
And she's like, yeah, you've got your flock. It's Saint's Flock. So Saint's Flock is when people say my name, they think it. They don't understand. It's actually like it's my flock, not that a bunch of saints flock. Yes, it's my
And
flock.
Pool Boy is a pool boy, so we know where that came from.
Right? And so I was just, that's how, and so then it just got shortened to, it's always just been Saint. Before that, it was, because I've really only had that nickname for probably 11 years. The first like 9 years that I played WoW, I went by something completely else, and the only people that call me that are the ones that remember me from back then. And most of them just use my real name now because they're like, screw trying to remember what your stupid nicknames are now.
And I try to be careful not to use people's real names on stream.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me in the least, as long as they don't use my last name, because my real name, my first name is common enough that you can type it. It's not like I have some super unique
And mine is
name
not.
that
Mine
they're
is
gonna type
very
it in.
unique. But yeah, you'll find me at Heartbeat if you knew my name. Because I'm probably the only one in the United States. So I'm probably the only 5 in the world, if I'm being honest. But
so, but if you use my last name, you would definitely find me, because in the U.S. there's only 400 people in the U.S. with my last name. Yeah, and the rest of them, and there's probably less than 1,000 in the world. So, yes, but what's really funny is there is like 20 people with my first and last name.
We're gonna do wings tomorrow. Hello, Mr. Captain.
Shouldn't you have been done with all these by now? Haven't you done more than 5?
I don't know. We're just going one after the other.
Did you even pick up the quest that this is
Oh
related
gosh,
to?
I don't know. Is that? I thought that was a one-time deal.
Because, well, it's the weekly quest this week. It's to do 5.
Oh, that's still going on? And you get like a I for something item?
Yeah, that's so. I mean, it won't this one won't reset
Oh.
until Tuesday.
Okay.
Was there?
There
was
was
there
one
one
like remember
week?
last time we chatted? There was one then too. I think you told me about it.
Well, there was a period. There was a period of time where they were doing it like 6 weeks in a row for something
I see.
special. So let me see here.
Yeah, I'll get out of this one now because I gotta go feed this doggy. And we're just having a good talking, and yeah, because my inventory is also ridiculously full, so I can't pick up anything right now. He's like, I cannot carry anymore.
Yeah, there wasn't one last week. It was 3
Mr.
weeks
Cappy,
ago.
you hungry? I know. I'm sorry.
And
I get you.
next week, and there's not
I
one
see.
next week. So, yeah, they're back. They're back on their regular schedule. It's about once every 4 weeks.
What?
You just happen.
What, mister? You hungry? Let me get you your food.
Which reminds me, I need to go feed my cats. My girlfriend is. We're supposed to go eat with her parents, I think. So. Anyway, have fun with your game. Hopefully, I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, it'll be alright. I've resolved in my fate that this is how my stuff will look. I'm good.
Like I said, you can just make, if you get rid of the now UI stuff and just use regular LUI, you can make it look like that yourself. You just tweak the options to make it look whatever the way you want.
Right.
Anyway,
Have a good night.
Good night.
Nice catching up with you.
Later.
Bye.
Yep, no problem.
Inventory is full. I cannot
Oh
carry
boy, have you ever
anymore.
tried the game Lost Ark? I think you'd like it. You have some really cool classes in that game. Hop out of here after this. Well, I'm gonna go feed the dog and then see what I have to do for these dailies. Cause I'm missing out on like some kind of quest. I realized. Man, it's cold up in this house. Go get some gifts for a white elephant exchange. Sad this person is a friend. Wait, where did everyone go? Okay. Where did everyone go for real? Oh, there they are. I'm like, no. Oh no, did he go by himself? He said he has died. Where? Can't see anything. What? Okay. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I'm lost. We're all lost.
Inventory is full.
Oops, oops, oops. Ooh, I'm horrified. I'm horrified.
I will end this quickly.
Okay, we're almost done. I can feed the doggos.
The winds guide you. Ancestors watch over you.
Nope, don't need that. Your pulse in Discord. Wrapping done and that ramen was so good.
I cannot carry anymore.
Okay, I gotta get out of here. I'll be right back. You're posting in Discord, I'll check it out. Let me hang up. Captain, you ready to go eat some dinner? Yeah. Captain. Eat your dinner. Okay? Let me check your Discord post out. Oh my god. That burger is amazing. What the heck? Oh heck no. It's like 4 layers of burger and macaroni and cheese. Stir fry. Oh, you got it from the store. Oh, I've seen those. Did you add stuff to it? I've seen those. You know what? I think I got those once. Hey Rook, happy holidays. I think I got those once and I put like shrimp in it and mixed vegetables and stuff. They are pretty, excuse me, they are pretty good. They're definitely a step up from the 6-pack of variety ramen that you get, you know. Look what you got going on this holiday season. I don't know what these things are on my screen and how to get rid of them.
Work complete.
Show me your worth. Power is no substitute for ideals.
You stand before the Black Prince. Azeroth faces many threats. The Black Dragonflight will be redeemed.
I'm jealous of your ramen. Yeah, that's pretty good. I say I buy those and I put shrimp in
Do not
them.
be afraid.
Shrimp and mixed vegetables. Nice quick little meal.
On your way.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. No, cancel. Hannah, what are you up to? We'll play some Overwatch. Ba-da-da-da-da. Let me see what the fam is doing or wants to do.